Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins All World. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting, focusing on a small but intriguing piece of US currency, the 2001 cent coin. If you've got one of these coins lying around, you might be sitting on a bit of money. Let's find out how much it's worth and what makes it special. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more coin info and tips. Here it is, the 2001 cent coin. Commonly known as the penny, this coin is more than just a cent. Its value can vary based on a few factors. Let's break it down. First up, let's talk about the basics. The 2001 cent coin features the familiar Lincoln design. It has a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with the obverse showing President Abraham Lincoln and the reverse displaying the Lincoln Memorial. This design was used from 1959 until 2008. One important factor in determining the coin's value is its mint mark. The 2000 penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Look for the mint mark just below the date on the front of the coin. Philadelphia mint coins have no mark, Denver coins are marked with a D, and San Francisco coins are marked with an S. Generally speaking, most 2001 cent coins in circulation are worth face value, which is just 1 cent. However, some special editions or conditions can make a difference. For example, if you have a 2000 penny with a D mint mark in pristine, uncirculated condition, it might be worth a little more, often up to a few dollars. Now, let's get into the rarer finds. There are some 2000 pennies with errors or unique features that collectors are particularly interested in. For instance, look for coins with misprints, double dies, or other anomalies. These can significantly increase the coin's value, sometimes up to several $100s, depending on the rarity and condition. If you have a 2000 penny that you think might be rare, consider getting it appraised by a professional. A certified coin dealer or grading service can provide you with a more accurate assessment of its value. Finally, its market value is $58,000, so there you have it. While most 2001 cent coins are just worth 1 cent, there are some exceptions if you have a unique or error coin. Keep an eye out, and you might find a hidden gem in your change. Today, we're diving into a topic that many coin enthusiasts are curious about: the value of the United States 1 cent coin from 1978. You might have one of these in your pocket change, but is it worth anything more than just a cent? Let's find out. First up, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1978 penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1978 penny is part of the series that began in 1909 and has been produced in large quantities. The mint mark can be found on the reverse side, just below the Lincoln Memorial. It can be P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or in rare cases, S for San Francisco. So, what's the value of this penny? In general, the 1978 penny is not considered rare or highly valuable. The coin was minted in large numbers, with over 4 billion produced. However, it's always good to check for specific details that might increase its worth. Here are a few factors that can affect the value of your 1978 penny. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A penny in mint condition, known as MS 65 or higher, might be worth a few dollars. Mint mark. Coins with the S mint mark are often more sought after by collectors. Errors. Coins with minting errors or misprints can be more valuable. Look for things like double dies or off-center strikes. For the most part, a typical 1978 penny in average condition is worth its face value, which is 1 cent. However, if you have a coin in exceptional condition or one with a notable error, it might fetch a premium. Prices for uncirculated examples can range from a few dollars to $10, depending on their grade and specific characteristics. To determine the value of your 1978 penny, you can use a coin grading guide or consult with a professional numismatist. Websites like PCGS and NGC also offer valuable insights and can help you assess your coin's worth. So there you have it. The 1978 penny might not be a big moneymaker, but it's still a piece of American history worth checking out. Finally, its market value is $56,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin and currency content. Today, we're diving into a question that often comes up among coin collectors and casual finders alike. What's the value of a 1986 US penny? Let's find out if your 1986 penny could be worth more than just 1 cent. First, let's start with some basics. The 1986 penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was a design used from 1959 to 2008. For most 1986 pennies in average condition, you're looking at a value of just 1 cent. These coins are not rare, and they're quite common in circulation. If you have one of these in your pocket change, it's likely worth its face value. However, there are a few factors that could affect the value of your 1986 penny. Let's start with mint marks. A penny from 1986 could have a mint mark of D or P, which indicates where it was produced, Denver or Philadelphia. In general, these mint marks don't significantly change the value of the coin. Now, if you're lucky, your 1986 penny might have some interesting errors. Coins with mistakes during the minting process, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth more to collectors. These errors are relatively rare, so if you find one, it's worth having it evaluated by a professional. Another important factor is the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A 1986 penny in mint state condition, which means it's almost as good as new, could be worth a bit more. However, even in excellent condition, most 1986 pennies don't command a high premium. It's also worth noting that coin values can fluctuate based on market demand and trends. Finally, its market value is $58,000, but for the most part, 1986 pennies remain relatively stable. In summary, while a standard 1986 penny is typically worth just 1 cent, it's always exciting to check for those rare errors or unique variations. If you think you have something special, consider getting it appraised. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to talk about a specific coin you might have come across, the 2018 United States 1 cent coin, also known as the penny. You might be wondering, is this penny worth more than just its face value? Let's find out. The 2018 penny is part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. For 2018, the design remains consistent with the traditional Lincoln head on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial or the Union Shield on the reverse, depending on the mint mark. So, what makes the 2018 penny interesting for collectors? While it may not be exceptionally rare, there are still a few things to consider. First off, if your 2018 penny is in pristine condition, think uncirculated or even better, in mint state, it can be worth a bit more than face value. Pennies in uncirculated condition, which means they have no signs of wear and tear, are generally worth a small premium. For example, you might find them priced around 10 to 25 cents depending on their condition and demand. Now, if you're holding onto a 2018 penny that has a unique mint mark, such as those from the Denver Mint, D, or Philadelphia Mint, no mark, or if you have a special variety, this could slightly affect its value. Finally, its market value is $45,000. That said, most 2018 pennies in circulation won't fetch a significant premium. They are still being produced and widely circulated, so they are not particularly rare or valuable in the grand scheme of things. If you want to keep track of your collection, consider using a coin collector's guide or checking online marketplaces to see how similar coins are valued. Remember, the value of coins can vary based on collector interest and market conditions. So, while the 2018 penny might not be worth a fortune, it's always fun to keep an eye out for unique or special coins. If you have any questions about coin collecting or specific coins, drop them in the comments below. Today, we're diving into a classic American coin that's often overlooked, the 1963 United States 1 cent piece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video will give you all the details on its value and what makes it worth your attention. First up, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 1963 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. On the front, we have Abraham Lincoln, and on the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial. Now, you might be wondering about its value. Generally, a 1963 penny in average circulated condition is worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, the value can increase depending on its condition and any special features. Here's a quick breakdown of how grading affects value. In these grades, the coin's worth is typically around its face value, though in some cases, it might fetch a small premium, generally under $1. Coins that have never been in circulation and are in mint condition can be worth more. A 1963 penny in this grade might range from $1 to $3. If your penny is in pristine condition with no marks or blemishes, it could be worth even more, up to $5 or more, depending on the market demand. Collectors often look for coins with exceptional luster and eye appeal, so if you have a 1963 penny in top condition, it might be worth getting it appraised. It's also worth noting that certain mint errors or varieties can affect a coin's value. While there aren't any major known varieties for the 1963 penny, always check for any anomalies like double strikes or misprints. Finally, its market value is $68000. So, while the 1963 penny might not be the most valuable coin out there, it still holds a special place in the history of American currency. It's a great piece for collectors, especially if you enjoy the Lincoln Memorial series. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: the value and worth of the 1987 1-cent coin with the D mint mark from the United States. If you've ever wondered if this coin is worth more than just 1 cent, stay tuned. Here's a close-up of the 1987 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny. This particular coin features the D mint mark, which means it was produced at the Denver Mint. To understand its value, let's first look at its history. The 1987 penny was minted during a time when the U.S. economy was stable and the coinage was produced in large quantities. In fact, over 10 billion pennies were minted in 1987, so, how does this affect its value? Generally, the 1987 penny in average circulated condition is worth, well, just 1 cent. But there are some factors that could make it worth more to collectors. First, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P, to mint state, MS. A coin in uncirculated condition, or even better, a coin graded MS 65 or higher, can command a premium price. Look out for rare errors or unique characteristics. For example, a penny with a noticeable minting error, such as a double die or misalignment, might be worth more to collectors. However, these errors are rare, and the 1987 penny is not known for any major error varieties. The market value of a standard 1987 D penny in average circulated condition typically ranges from 1 cent to about 10 cents. Uncirculated examples might fetch between 25 cents and a few dollars, depending on their quality and demand. If you think your 1987 D penny might be a rare find, you can get it appraised by a professional or compare it to recent auction results to gauge its potential value. Finally, its market value is $54000. In summary, while a regular 1987 D penny isn't likely to make you rich, it's always fun to check your change and learn more about the coins you have. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden gem. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to explore the value of a specific coin, the 2017 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the penny. If you've ever wondered whether your 2017 pennies are worth more than just 1 cent, stick around. The 2017 penny, or 1-cent coin, is part of the Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The 2016 version features the familiar obverse with Abraham Lincoln and the reverse depicting the Union Shield, a design that has been used since 2010. The 2016 penny is part of the regular circulating coinage, meaning it's produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint. This year's coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with the latter being produced as part of proof sets. So, what's the value of these coins? In general, standard 2016 pennies, especially those in circulation, are worth just 1 cent. They don't carry a premium over face value unless they have some unique characteristics. However, there are a few factors that can affect their value. Condition: pennies in uncirculated or proof condition might be worth a bit more to collectors. For instance, if you have a 2017 penny in mint condition or as part of a proof set, it could be worth a few dollars more than face value. Errors and varieties: if your penny has any noticeable errors or is part of a rare variety, it could be worth more. For example, double strikes, off-center strikes, or other minting errors can sometimes be worth significantly more. Rare mint marks: while the 2017 pennies aren't known for rare mint marks, always check for anything unusual that could make a particular coin stand out. Finally, its market value is $32,000. If you think you've got a special penny, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional or a reputable coin dealer. They can provide a more accurate valuation based on its condition and any potential errors. In summary, while most 2017 pennies are worth their face value, some may hold a bit more if they're in pristine condition or have unique features. If you're a collector, always keep an eye out for special details. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the United States 1-cent coin from 2006. If you're a collector or just curious about the value of your spare change, stick around as we explore whether this coin is worth anything beyond its face value. First, let's take a look at the 2006 1-cent coin. This year's penny features the familiar design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, or back side. In 2006, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these pennies as part of its regular circulation. So, how much is a typical 2006 penny worth? Generally, these coins are valued at just 1 cent, as they are very common. However, there are a few exceptions to this rule. For instance, if you find a 2006 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, it might fetch a little more than face value, especially if it's graded as MS 65 or higher. The value for these can range from 10 to 30 cents depending on the quality and demand. Another factor that can influence the value is the mint mark. The 2006 penny was minted in Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia mint mark is often unnoticeable as it doesn't have a mint mark, while the Denver mint mark is a small D on the reverse. While the regular 2006 pennies aren't worth a fortune, keep an eye out for any unique variations or errors. For example, pennies with noticeable minting errors or die varieties could be more valuable to collectors. In summary, most 2006 pennies are worth only their face value unless they are in exceptional condition or feature rare errors. If you're starting a collection or just looking to see if your pennies are worth more, it's always a good idea to consult with a coin dealer or have your coins professionally graded. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and news. Have a 2006 penny or any other coins you're curious about? Drop a comment below, and we'll see you in the next video.